what makes you believe in God, like the Christian God specifically?
Well, it's funny you say that. I gotta stop saying that! Sorry. The mathematical equivalence of the Big Bang Theory being possible is the same as a tornado going through a junkyard and building a 737 Boeing airplane on the other end. The idea that everything came from nothing and that two rocks just smashed together and that we evolved from pond scum is, I don't believe that. I think it's impossible. And I think there's minor evolution, like two birds with longer beaks have babies, or baby birds might have longer beaks, but two birds don't have a baby and it becomes an alligator. So evolution to me is fake.
Couldn't I ask, like, where does God come from? Isn't that valid?
Well, I think that is. It's like, who created God? And then, I had this debate all the time because there's a lot of Christians that do believe in the Big Bang Theory, and there's Christians that believe in evolution, and they say that God, set things in motion for us to evolve. I just disagree, and I think, like, even if you are an atheist or agnostic, I do believe that you would agree that every human being here has a soul. Do you think that?
No, I'm not spiritual.
You don't even think you have a soul?
No.
Really?
Because what would a soul mean in an atheist world, right?
Well, I know, but even if you're an atheist, like, you don't think that, so you think when this is over, it's just over and nothing happens? There's nothing
Pretty
before
sure,
us?
but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Maybe.
I feel pretty confident.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like, we have a society of young people that have that same atheistic mindset. I don't even know if that's the right word. Atheistic, is that a word? Atheist mindset.
I think so.
And does it ever make you feel hopeless or sad?
No.
It doesn't?
Not really.
So, like, does anything matter? I mean, does anything matter to you?
Not objectively, but personally, yes. There are things that matter to me, but it's not objective in any way.
So you do believe that we evolved from monkeys?
Yeah.
You think you were once a monkey?
I suppose so.
Well, why are monkeys still here? Why?
Because they diverged, so there was like the common ancestor, and then man came from this monkeys, like the evolutionary tree. So it's not like we came from monkeys. Humans and monkeys come from a common ancestor.
Do you believe that?
I do believe that.
You believe the fish grew feet and started walking out of the water?
I believe it took billions of years, but I do think it happened, yeah. Well, not
So you're
billions.
telling me just all it takes is time for...
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a trillion years. I'm never going to turn into a fish. You know what I mean? That's just...
If there's the right evolutionary pressures, I think I would turn into a fish.
Yeah, you're smoking too much weed.
I think the guys with PhDs know more about what they're talking about.
Oh, really? So if you have a PhD, that means you know everything now?
It means it doesn't mean you know everything, but it means you know a lot about the certain subject you got a PhD in.
Well, there's a lot of people that have PhDs and stuff, and they're idiots. So, I mean, just because you have a PhD...
the vast majority of them do know what they're talking about. If you're not going to trust a person who did 8 years of studying a subject, who are you going to trust, right?
A person studies for 8 years, that means they know where we came from, they know where the origin of life was.
It's not just like one person came up with this.
Can books and can curriculum be wrong?
Of course it can be wrong, but I don't see a better theory.
I just can't believe that you're so egotistical. You think that human beings have figured everything out.
Not everything, but I don't see a better alternative, because you seem to think that too when you come in with this God stuff, right?
Well, I think there's a creator 100%. And I would say that human beings have always thought there was a creator. There's always been atheist human beings, but there's always been spiritual human beings. And I think it's just obvious that you and I, we're not a monkey, we're not a fish, and that it doesn't matter how much time goes by, you're not going to become a whale.